Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. It is Thursday, October 18th, and we're going to be back playing the Mage again. I'm going to switch actually right over to the desktop here right away. Our Mage is level 117, and we are going to progress through, hopefully hit 118 tonight, and making some headway on this tune. Sorry there was no stream last night. I just was not in the right headspace to stream last night, so... but we are back up and rolling here tonight. To get another level, we're going to work in Storm Song Valley again. Keep working up north there, trying to crank out some of those quests. And, oh, I should have logged onto the Pally and seen if the daily is up for Whiplash. Woo. I got my Tim Hortons. We're good. Bree, welcome to the stream. Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you. And yeah, so this is the Mage. 118. We also, as soon as we hit 118, we get to progress in our Zandalar little missions, going over there and opening up the various zones. So we do have that to look forward to. I'm going to have a look here and just see if we have any of the ship missions completed yet. Because I know I've been trying to send them out to go and do the missions to be able to unlock the flight points over there for us. So, mission complete. Dino research. So outpost upgrade is done. Missing supplies. What do we got? Jungle escort. Do I have the right guys to send out on these missions? I do on this one. Kinda. That'll get her done. Okay, next outpost is on the run. Let's just see where we're at with war resources. Oh, I need to seriously do a bunch of quests that are going to give us some war resources. Open some chests and stuff today as we are working away. We're going to go to Brennan's here right off the bat, because that's where our... Well, actually, no, I think we're going to go up to Mildenhall and then head north. This is kind of where our quests have been leading us, is all along this edge. So we are going to keep progressing that way. As soon as I get to a flight point.
What can I do for you?
You're going to fly my ass all the way up to Mildenhall. Oh, this is a long flight, too. A wee spot of a flight. Hope you guys are having a decent week. I'm so glad that tomorrow's Friday. I've had a crazy busy week, but I think, knock on wood, I might be able to have my bench cleared off for the weekend, which would be kind of nice. It depends if I have a mad rush, or I got to do inventory tomorrow morning, so that's always fun. How am I? I am doing all right. I am surviving one day at a time. That's all you can do, right? Take one day at a time. How about you? Are you settled? Are you moved into your new place? Did you line up at the dispensary yesterday morning? Probably not. Probably already well stocked. Empty bench for the end of the week is always good. Inventory, though, blech. Yeah, the POS software totally shit the bed sometime back in May. Versus Sundry, versus the other store. And, yeah, it shows that we have, like, $650,000 worth of inventory that we don't have, so that's fun. Yeah, you're all settled. Good. That is good. Alright, let us head on to the north here and work on cranking out some quests. Aaron, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Cheers to you all. I'm actually going to go and find this chest over here, because I need the war resources. It should be like right close by. Oh, it's right there, right beside us. I did not go to the dispensary. There is still 2 to 3 hour lines today. I'll wait for a couple of months. Ooh. We have friends. I don't want the extra aggro. Oh, seriously? What the hell hit me? Let's remember, I'm not playing on the Paladin. I think the dog's only like 2 hits, and he's good to go. Wow, that was rough. Okay, that's a great start to the day. At least we didn't die on our first pull. I guess outside one of the dispensaries in Edmonton, some girl set up there selling Girl Guide cookies and completely sold out of all the Girl Guide cookies she had. Why is there so much lag? What the hell? This is nearly unplayable, Blizzard. FPS is good, 0 drop frames, so it's not my internet connection. It's Blizzard that's totally shitting the bed right now. I think the servers are going to crash. I saw that. Smart kid. Absolutely smart kid. Look at this game lag. Holy crap. What is going on? I am just totally blown away at how laggy the game is right now. It is almost not playable. This is just nuts. Like, the loot is taking forever. Yet the FPS, what is it? I'm sitting at 61 latency to the server. Like, this is something definitely on their end, because my ping, everything is like a good solid connection to them. But something's wrecked. Brandon says there's the Halloween event starts today, but it shouldn't be like screwing up the servers this bad. I noticed there was a little patch when I first turned on the game this evening. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. So what do we got to do over here? Nothing. This isn't where we need to be. But there is a rare spawn over here we're going to go after. If I can get myself unstuck from here. It seems to be smoothing out a little bit now. I am blown away at how laggy the game is right now. Are you enjoying Mage? I found Arcane pretty basic, to be honest. Arcane gets... Well, Arcane's got... When you're leveling, it's a little bit basic. When you get into raiding, when you're running through your burn phase and your conserve phase, it's a little bit more tricky. Tall Terrace Res Frost Mage for the win. Yeah, no. I'm going to say no to that. Single target DPS is Arcane. You can do like some really decent DPS with it. Mage is Fire is probably the funnest to play, because you could just like tear stuff up instantly when you're out leveling. But I don't mind playing the Mage. I think it's fun. What is my Mage's level? This Mage right now, current actual class level is 117. My gear is really under leveled for the gear though. 256 is my item level for the tune, so it's a little bit of a mess right now as we start to try to phase out of some gear. You're a little lopsided between this whole phase between 116 and 118.
I can't lose that.
Like the lag is real and it's ticking me off. Tall Terrace, I could one-shot. Greater Pyro is pretty fun. Yeah, if you do like the Palm Pyro, Presence of Mind Pyro, it's like amazing what you can do that way, so... Come on, lag! Don't fail me now! Some crit would be nice too. I'm thinking about doing some of the time walking quests on my Paladin, because I do have a daily or a weekly quest there to complete 4 of the time walking quests. So that is definitely a possibility, and then it's guaranteed an Alder drop, which is, yay, I get to do something that I didn't really work for. Save tokens, and when you hit 120, the vendor gear is like 320. That will get you straight to heroics, good XP as well. 320, I'll end up finding better gear by just doing the Arathi stuff. There's no point vendoring 320 gear, because you're literally going to throw it away as soon as you buy it. 1 round in Arathi, like I did 1 round Arathi on my Paladin, and I got 5 pieces of gear. 4 of them were 340, 1 was 370. My very first time doing Arathi Highlands, so... Of which, we're just waiting, I think it's, what, 2 days now? That'll reset again, so I'll go out there with the Pally. Like, that's one of the things that I discussed in my video on Tuesday. When I was talking about Osmongold's video, is the fact that there's no reason to grind rep and get decent gear from vendors, because the gear sucks. Even the crafting gear is okay. I think they should make crafting gear so that people want to actually, you know, strive to go and make a decent set of armor and have it so that it's, you know, maybe just shy of what tier gear would be. Sorry, there is no tier gear anymore. 7th Legion gear is pretty sad at how easy it is to get. It is. William, welcome to the stream. So I guess on Tuesday, YouTube actually broke for about an hour. Thought that was kind of funny. Not entirely sure. What am I supposed to be doing here? Warship blueprints, we need to find 8 of them. Storm-fused weapons, we got to find 12. And then the Architect's Cipher we've got to get. There's a chest over here. Seems to be about it. Aaron said, I thought internet was out, wanted to cry. No, it was just YouTube that kind of had a crap. When am I going to level a hunter? Man, I don't know. Never really even crossed my mind at this point to level a hunter. It's something I could do. I got to get, like, the tune that I'm working on right now is the voted on, well, not right now, but the last tune I started working on a leveling series on was the Druid, my Tauren Druid, and it was voted on by the viewers, so hey, we get to smash some beaver. Take this, beaver. Hunters are fun. I stopped playing my paladin to level my hunter. Paladin forever. There's a rare spawn out here. Corrupted pod we gotta go after. Oh, that might be more than one. We might not be able to do that as our trusted little mage here. I don't know if I'll be able to do this on my own here or not. And they swam away from me. And this is going to be a hard no. Okay, so we're not going to do that one on our own. Not as a squishy little mage. Bree Haley. Finally, someone commented. Smash some beaver, laugh out loud. That's dirty sounding. I've been saying that since this expansion came out, and nobody's picked up on it yet. So we got wrecked by that rare spawn. That's something that we don't want to go fight on our own as a squishy little clothy. It doesn't help that I ended up blowing my Frost Nova before. I need my corpse, but I don't want to aggro. Hey, there's a flight point here. You can count on me for the gutter mine comments. Ha ha ha. Oh, you're going to come help, are you? Young child of mine.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, let's try that again. Akenamis? Akenamis? Welcome. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Welcome to us running around trying to kill stuff. Oh, yes. It's the greatest little sound wave, and that's one of the default sounds that comes with Stream or with OBS. Even the little SpongeBob dude. Rand, welcome to the stream. Haven't played WoW in a long time. In about 12 years. In about 12 years. So you haven't played in about 12 years, so you're a vanilla boy. And maybe a little bit of Burning Crusade. Economist says, that's my gimme buddy. I told him he should sub. Hey, cool. Thank you. All your gimme buddies should come sub. I appreciate that. Because everybody should sub to some old guy that's playing video games. Some geriatric gamer. Maybe that's what I should have named my channel. When do you stream usually? I'm usually at work when you're on, but I want to play with you. I stream Sunday through Thursday nights from about 9:45 till midnight Mountain Time. 8:45 till 11 p.m. Pacific Time. Okay, I think we're almost done with the weapons. Storm Fuse, Strike Smith.
Protocol failed.
Aaron says, I'm in Australia, and it's 2:48 p.m. What's the time for you? Right now, it is 9:48 p.m. yesterday for you. Or is it tomorrow? I'm not sure. Today's Thursday for me. Thursday nights. Just throw me an invite. And then we'll go get that rare spawn. I should be in your friends list.
Gaze upon the shadow of
Okay, why is this guy so hard to kill? Oh, he's the quest mob. Oh, I have no mana! William, yes, it took a lot longer to level back than it took me back, and it took 2 years to level my paladin. You know what? Leveling back in the old days, that was a chore. Back in them old days when I was young, we used to have to level for a week to get one level. Let's eat some mana biscuit. I need some more. I need a lot more of the... I still need 3 more of the warship blueprints. Aaron said, okay, cool. I'll show you my half-decent moonkin pretty soon. A boomkin? That's what I'm trying to level my druid as right now. I can't get into it. I really struggled, but it could have been because it was like the 5th or 6th tune in a row that I leveled from 1 to 110 at the time. Are you? You're almost here. I will mount up. I have it tracked. Why am I killing it? Because it's there. I don't really need it for a quest or anything. It's just because it's there. Not sure about William. I played in vanilla and it was pretty easy. I leveled 1 of everything except for Druid before Burning Crusade came out. Feral is better to level with passive run speed increase helps so much. I see you. You're here somewhere. You're here, but not here. Why can I not see you? Its mere existence annoys Terris. I did accept your invite. Why? Why are we not phasing in on the same... We're probably on different phases of the leveling out here, so this is not going to end up working.
It can just... I've already done this spot.
Oh.
I'll hop on my hunter.
Oh, he switched it to his hunter then. He's already completed this zone where I haven't done this to. I saw in yesterday's vid that you have played since vanilla and started streaming in Legion. What was your favorite expansion of World of Warcraft? Burning Crusade. Hands down. Love Burning Crusade. It was so much fun. Is he in war mode so you can't see him? No, he's already completed this zone, and this zone is very much a phased zone as to where you can go and where you can't go because of how they got the quests done. So I think that's what it is. I am pretty sure. William Crid, I went to school, and then when I came home, I have to work on the farm, so I get about 30 minutes to an hour. You know, a little hard work on a farm is... my wife's family used to dairy, so I used to milk cows. And let's leave the party. While he's leaving the party, we're going to keep farming here, because he's going to switch to his hunter. Oh, this is the same guy. I didn't need to pull him again. Why did I do that? Oh well, we're a little bit more prepared this time. Get wrecked, son. He could have dropped me some of the battleship plan or the warship plans. I mean, experience like your go-to story when someone asks you about WoW. Yesterday's video, what was your favorite experience? His favorite expansion? My favorite experience in an expansion is when I was mage tanking in Burning Crusade for... Okay, I gotta go look that up. Mage tank... Burning Crusade... It was for a specific encounter. Larry says, but about your Druid, if you're tired of balance, feral combat with keeping track of the combo points and bleeds could be more fun. Something different from how you remember your paladin. Gruel's Lair, Aaron, you're absolutely right. That's the one. I mage tanked in that one. I love doing that. And I liked in Burning Crusade how they had the dungeons kind of grouped together. Too, you could sit there and just grind out dungeons left, right, and center. I keep pulling the same guy. I gotta find a different spot to sit here and wait for my kid to get onto his hunter. I used to Moonkin tank Gruel back when I had 70 melee damage reduction. I enjoyed doing that. You know what? I enjoyed the Lich King too. I really liked doing the Argent Crusade stuff. Like the mounted battles and stuff that you could go and do. The arena battles. I kind of enjoyed that. I thought those were fun to do. Dungeon hubs is exactly right. I am looking forward to starting up a Classic Tune again when the Classic servers actually go live. I am not going to get a BlizzCon virtual ticket just so that I could get early access to it. Not happening. Blizzard has enough of my money. I'm already a little bit tweaked at the fact that my 6-month subscription just rolled. I didn't get the mount because I didn't buy it off their stupid store. It auto-renewed. So I don't qualify for the mount because I didn't buy 6 months off their shop app. Really, I'm really torqued about that. So they got $100 of my money for the next 6 months of gameplay that I don't get that ship mount. So, as you can see, I'm tweaked about a nerve right now. So, I don't want to give Blizzard any more of my money right away. So, the BlizzCon virtual ticket is not happening. Remember having to go to a NPC to queue for Battlegrounds? Absolutely. Because I used to do a Wrathy farming back in the day. There was a website that you could go to. I couldn't remember what it was, but they would do these group queued Arathi runs where you'd sit there and time your queues. And they're basically like a pre-made Arathi run. And you could farm honor like you wouldn't believe. You got exalted with the faction for the Arathi base like instantly. You're not in my instance on this tune either. So we are like in 2 completely different phases. So this isn't going to work. We'll have to come back at some other time. Bree says, yeah, I'd reach out to Blizzard. You've been a loyal customer for a bazillion years. They should give you the damn mount. How many more? I still need 1 more warship plan. We'll tag it up from this guy. Aaron has 85,000 lifetime honor kills. Well, you're a PvPer. See, I only enjoy doing the Battlegrounds. I did ever... Like, I was on a 3-man and a 3-man all-pally team. And it was okay. We did all right, but I didn't... It's not my cup of tea. I prefer PvE versus PvP. Run rip off my piece of my truck? What? Getting that last 15,000 is the only last real grind left for me. You want to hit 100,000, do you? Oh, there's always a real grind. You just look at that achievement list. Hey, blueprints are done. Finally. Finally. Like my total lifetime achievement points, I finally broke 15,000 lifetime achievement points. That's been kind of a grind. I was going, you know what? I went heavy on achievements, you know, through basically Northrend. And then after that, like Cataclysm, Pandaria, Draenor, like I did barely any achievements in those expansions. Well, especially...
I helped with achievement points when I was playing on your account.
Only on the battle pet crap.
Battle pet and PvP stuff.
Oh yeah, some of the PvP stuff, yeah.
I was large into PvP.
Stop interrupting my stream, damn it.
No, I'm just going to stand right here now.
Well then, pick a seat, just don't disturb the cat.
It's here just for the cat. No, but I did a lot of your PvP achievements. when I used to do only PvP.
Nothing like your kid just barge in behind you. A, scare the living crap out of you.
Yes! Yes, I scared you!
Someone comes walking in behind you when you least expect it. I gotta keep an eye on the door of the window. See, the door is open now. I can see you there. Not to mention, I get a cold breeze every time you open the door. Keep the door closed, damn it. Okay, now that's just... You're a pain in the ass, son.
Home is where the valley is.
I've trained my whole life for this.
Alright, what are we going to get? We're going to get an offhanded... Nope. That's a main hand sword. But there's no crits. Now, do I do that jump? Because it is such a significant... Yeah, I'm gonna switch the stat. We're gonna lose more crit again. Night, mate. Good night, everyone. It's 12 p.m. here. All right, William. Have yourself a good night. Thank you for watching. Hey, hit the like button if you can. If everybody can hit the like button right now, that moves us up a little bit in the old list of trending. And there's the potential of being able to get new viewers that way. If you are watching on Twitch, if you could throw a follow out there. If you're watching on YouTube, please sub. I would appreciate it. Brother Pike, what vexes you? Hey, we're gonna get some real... Well, no, we're not gonna get any armor. You're gonna give us the same piece of crap that we've already got. Yay! Confront Wave Speaker Reed. You should use the add-on pawn. It tells you if an item is better or not. Basically, I know, what my stat priorities are. Let's get to the right window. But if I just mouse over, it shows me where the increases and discrepancies are with that swap. And I know what my stat priorities are, of course, intellect, and then crit and haste, followed by mastery. So, Talter says I have over 100,000 killing blows. Is that all? Stats. Now, this is per character. I don't know if this will show me based on accounts. Yeah, see, it's all based off per character for the actual stats. So I'd have to log on to my Garona tunes to see what my other stats are. Talters, this mage only has 8 days, 10 hours on it. Slash played on this tune. 5 days, 16 hours on my mage. On this mage. My other one has 104 days. And my pally has 107 days. I think we looked at that the other day when I was screwing around on some of the tunes. Also, when you do a quest and your current gear is better than it rewards it, it'll tell you which item will vendor for more gold. This does too. This is actually built right in the game. The next time we got a thing, it shows you how much you get per item. That's just built right into Blizzard now. You don't need an add-on for that. Your OG pally has over 150 days. No, it's only 107. We looked at it here just the other day. I'm ready, Brother Pike. Let's go get my squishy cloth destroyed.
Fleet must be returned to Kultiras at once.
The tides shift, brother. If you do not stand with us, then you are lost.
It is you who are lost.
It's you who are lost. I don't think so. I think we're all doing just fine.
You were always too weak to serve by Lord Stormsong's side, languishing in Benedum like a... We swore to protect Brennan, to protect our people. Have you forgotten our oaths?
Come on, bring on some more.
Feel the Great One deep
Okay, that was a little bit much.
by her will. We shall be whole once more. Those voices offer only lies. I bore of this prattle.
I'm just going to sit here and eat a mana biscuit while you guys fight this out here.
Deal with them.
Ooh, he's a big bad guy. I should be on my conserve phase right now because I don't have any of my cooldowns. And you're done. There you go, Brother Pike. We confronted him and won. Blinky blink. Hey, did I equip that new staff? No, I didn't. My bad. Oh, we also got a trinket, too. Your spells and abilities have a chance to grant you 250... yes, please. Thank you. That gets rid of our use effect one, which is fine because I hate use effect ones. I think that's it. My Warlock has 296 days, 11 hours. Wow, you've put some time in, boy. Your PvP built Druid has 250 killing blows. How many honorable kills, though?
Tide Mother, what have we become?
Tide Mother, what have we done? So yeah, if you look at this, so this is just built right in a Blizzard. No add-on is doing this. Vendor price is 370.90 for gold. Disenchant is worth 3 silver. Where a chest piece is worth 52 gold at vendor, 3 enchant. So like I'll end up disenchanting for my own ability to get stuff to continue my PvP. So you have over 600,000 honorable kills. Holy crap, Batman. Help Brother Pike investigate Omen.
Not the tide's flow. There is a bridge nearby that has clear sight of the Shrine of the Storm. The Omen comes from there.
The Omen comes from
As
there.
my order, listen to the sea to guide our ships and our people. Gentle whispers, imperceptible to most. Over time, whispers changed. At times they were demanding, even violent. We attempted to guard ourselves against them, to resist them, but I fear...
Brother Pike's voice drives me crazy. It's the most boring, monotone voice to have to listen to.
Tides bless you.
What is it? Cutscene!
Brothers and sisters, behold our glorious destiny.
Larity says I've killed 2,331,320 humanoid-type creatures. What, you couldn't do 2.5 million? Psh.
Fear. They come from the darkest reaches beneath the tides. Most think them mere legend. Stories.
I kid.
used to warn of the
I jest, Laertes.
too deep with our magic. If they walk among us, the fleet is in grave danger.
The fleet is in grave danger. Come on, Brother Pike. Hurry up, get to where you need to be so I can turn in the quest. Get the hub going. About time. Use the Abyssal Beacon to dispel the writhing grasps. Talia. Kill 8 skeleton sailors. Hey, that was mine to kill, Talia. What are you doing? Oh, these guys don't even count. You can have them then.
Oh, the rising shadow comes for me.
A bloody mess. Collect 20 tide blood. Am I supposed to use something on this? That is a no. Oh, that's these things. Alrighty. We're figuring it out almost. The music here is pretty good, though. I'm fine with the music.
The thousand truths. I am blind. No longer.
Oh, you know what? My damage has stepped up a bit. Just having that massive increase in intellect, that's made a pretty significant difference.
I see the circle.
Tides consume your wicked flesh.
The tides consume your wickedness. Let us continue on our journey. And I make sure that there's not something that I'm supposed to be... Oh, I bet you the tide blood I gotta get from those guys. How many do I get from looting just one of them? Yay, great. We get 1 for 3 kills. That's awesome. Oh, there's 5 in the barrel, though. That I can live with. I can live with them there, odds. Okay, let's not move while casting. Not unless I'm using my missiles. Afraid, welcome to the stream.
I hear the voice. The thousand truths.
You should see somebody if you're hearing voices. Just saying. That's not normal. I'm doing alright tonight. It's another day. Woke up on the right side of the posies. One more skeletal, whatever, skeletons, spooky, scary skeletons. You guys really big into Halloween? Excited about Halloween? I don't know if I'm going to just... Usually, you know, I'll dress up or something, but I don't think it's going to happen this year. Oh, Ren, and you've got more puns for Terris. Yay. My life is complete.
Live eternal in the abyss. Eternal in the abyss.
Get wrecked there, Tide Sage dude. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Okay, where the hell's the other one? It's gonna be down over here somewhere. Take your time. Hey, I didn't mind the fact that all of a sudden that dude started to slow down as he took damage. And I didn't use my slow spell. However, I'm going to need to use my evocate here because we's got no mana. Nightbot, welcome to the stream. Let's evocate because we need some mana. That chest is up on that boat, isn't it? Do I bother going for it? Because there's going to be a whole ton of mobs on there that we don't need.
In the infinite void.
Oh, I don't need to click on that. I need to do this. There is a rare spawn over here. I think we might give it a try. Or not. He's pretty big. Dagris the Scorned. Well, let's see what happens when I proc all of my cooldowns. Pop all my cooldowns and then give this a run here and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been stunned. I'm stunned again. And now we've got some added little damage coming to get us. Oh, come on. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. No. 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 We would have been fine if it wasn't for those extra 4 mobs. I'm angry. Those 4 mobs screwed us. Raptor, welcome to the stream. Four damn mobs. They could have just minded their own business and left me well enough alone. I didn't even really pay attention that they were there, so it was really kind of my own fault for not clearing them first. Do I try this again in 4 minutes when I have my time walk or my time warp? Or would I just turn my tail and run? Oh, I can't benefit from time walking for 8 minutes. Damage dealt increased by 10%. Leech increased by 417. Maximum health reduced by 20%. Only works in Storm Zone, but my damage is increased by 10%. Oh, face the right way, damn it. Ah, we got you this time. Take that, you scrub. Larity says, I'm looking at my dungeons complete per expansion. Lich King 265, Cataclysm 100, Mist 25, Draenor 17, Legion 19, Bad for Alliance 15. I'm noticing a pattern. Draenor. Mists, kinda, but really Draenor Legion. It's because there was no, it's a change of reward. That's when they changed how you worked for everything in this game.
The riding shadow comes for me.
Okay, I'm not going to push for the... I need to get to the other side of this. Ugh, there's so many mobs. We'll do it this way. Hey, why the hell did my invis not work? Well, that worked pretty good, though. Why didn't my invis work? I'm kind of disappointed about that. Hello, Brother Pike. I have some completed quests for you. You don't get rewards doing dungeons anymore? You still get rewards for doing dungeons and stuff. The big thing is, like back in the day, you'd used to grind for rep. And you'd grind for honor. And you'd grind for stuff that when you actually went to, say, a vendor and you wanted to purchase some gear, you actually got gear that was going to be helpful to you. Not just a pretty little pet and a mount and gear that is completely useless to you by the time you get enough of the currency to actually be able to buy anything. So, held an offhand would have been a great crit weapon, but no. So we got a haste and versatility ring with 96 stamina, but you know what? I could use the stamina. I could use a little extra health.
This Tideblood was corrupted only recently.
People can get rewards in Mythic Plus dungeons, but I don't like them, honestly.
It is more volatile than I thought.
Yeah, the little bonus free gear stuff. I like the grind. I like the idea of going out and working at, I like the honor system where you could go out and buy some decent gear with honor points. Because I spent hundreds of hours grinding out battlegrounds to earn honor. Why not? Like, have that type of a reward where you worked for it. Now it's roll the dice. Here's your gear. Hope you enjoyed it.
Well met.
Oh, and if you're really lucky, if your slot machine cashes in this time, you might get a Titan Forged piece of gear. Kill 15 Keither, and disrupt 6 ritualists, as well as gather storms. Place 4 focusing rods on the abyssal melody.
Look always to the sea.
Like, I think the honor system was... I think that was probably one of their best loot experiences, because if you really wanted to work and grind and make and do stuff, and you spent all day... And then, of course, like back in vanilla, you had different tiers of gear. If you were running Alterac Valley and... or not Alterac. If you were running LBRS, Lower Blackrock Spire, and Upper Blackrock Spire, you got your tier 1 gear. And your gear looked like such. And then if you were doing Molten Core, you got your tier 2 gear. If you were doing Onyxia Lair, you got your tier 3 gear. And the gear all looked different, so you would not just look the same as everybody else. And then, of course, the way they offset that now is here we're just going to let you transmog so you can make your gear look like whatever the hell you want. Well, that doesn't show off how accomplished you were as a player. If you were running around, like if it's back in vanilla, if you were like literally, if you were stroking around in all tier 1 gear and you were fully decked out, you looked pretty dope, and you did some, like you were doing some decent damage. So when you went into Molten Core, you could tear things up, and you know, it was, and I think it actually went by 0.5. So it was like tier 1 and then tier 1.5 for Molten Core, and I think it was like tier 2 was Onyxia or something like that. But they don't have that tier system for gear anymore. And there's no, here's your gear set, that's what it's going to look like. If you don't like it, just go transmog it into whatever you want. No, why don't you design some cool looking gear and say, here's this tier's gear, here's this tier's gear, here's this tier gear. Instead of just, here's one armor set for everybody, this is what it looks like. All the plate wares, this is what your gear looks like. All the clothies, this is what your gear looks like. Bring back that individuality. I don't know. I remember how excited I was when I got my chest piece out of Upper Blackrock Spire. Because we had ran that over and over and over. Of course, we used DKP system. And I was always saving my DKP points for you know, when that gear was able to drop. And bang, finally got my chest piece, and Burning Crusade came out. So I replaced it right away, but it was an accomplishment. It was a sense of accomplishment when you were sitting in full tier gear. Because you knew you worked your ass off to get it. Even the honor gear, back if you were grinding out Battlegrounds over and over and over again, you know, and you earned enough honor to be able to go buy a new weapon that was tier equivalent gear through doing honor grinding. Like, you had to work at it, okay? You couldn't just, you know, be in a 25-man raid or a 40-man raid and just work that every week with your guild. Eventually the whole guild would get geared. So, you know, that was one way you could get gear, or you could go through the honor system, and literally you'd have to spend weeks and weeks of grinding. But when you got that piece of gear from grinding that out, man, it was so worth it. When you ground and you worked hard to get your rep done because you wanted to go to that quartermaster and buy that tier quality piece of gear from the quartermaster, because you could purchase it from the quartermaster, then, but you had to grind your ass off to get it. No more.
The drowned dream consumes me.
Now, whether you grind for days or you be lucky, like, I mean, look at the first time I went into Arathi Highlands, okay? Like, I just hit level 120 on my pally. I had just done a few dungeons. I was starting to do some world quests, and boom, the event happened where we could go into Arathi Basin. And I went and grabbed the 6 or 7 quests, and I went and started killing rare spawns in there. And I walked out with 5 pieces of gear upgrade. There was no work to it. I was excited about having that gear at that moment. Then in just as amount of time, I was least excited about it. And like, okay, where's my next upgrade? I want my next upgrade. Give me my next fix. I need my next fix of cocaine. That's what it came down to. That's what they've turned gear now, is your chance encounter of gear instead of working for that gear. It was recognized by everyone how much you worked for it because they did the same thing. Absolutely. Which is why I don't think they should nerf things between certain expansions or something like that. Like, Pathfinder's a perfect example. Why the frick would you ever nerf Pathfinder when the people at the beginning of this game busted their ass off to get Part 1 Pathfinder complete? Yet, even though I know when Part 2 comes out, they're going to nerf Part 1 so it's not as hard because they don't want people to cry about it. Well, too bad. If you're too lazy to go get it done, you don't fly. That's just the way it is. Go work your ass off, get Pathfinder done if you want to fly eventually when they release Part 2. That's just the way it is. That's the way the game works. But they don't want it. They don't want it. Because that'll offend somebody. That's not fair. It's not fair that I spent a month and a half of my streams grinding Pathfinder to be able to get that achievement done. And then somebody else gets it in a week because they decided, I didn't want to do it now, I'll just do it later.
I don't have a target.
I'm on a tangent now, so you've got me right ripped. You've got me ripped about it.
It's still recharging.
I think once they have something like that in place and a precedent set to this is your criteria you need to meet. If you don't do that criteria, too bad for you. So sad. Catch you next time. But they will never change it because they always end up catering to the cryhards. You know what? If they only made the gear available in dungeons, you know what? Do that. Or in raids. Only make the gear available in raids. Don't give tier gear available to just get out there. Unless it's so freaking rare off of the chance that a 1.00000% chance that you're going to get a drop off of some mob that you're killing out here. But get rid of the gear that's available out there and make it only by raids. If that means that there's some players, because they don't want to go raid, that's their choice for not getting into a guild and going and raiding. If you want the gear, do the work. Don't just cry for it. Now, there is an exception to that. And hear me out on this. That little event that they did for the 3 weeks prior to the launch of the expansion. Here, we're going to give you the opportunity to try to get your tunes, because basically, you've had 2 years to get the expansion done. If you aren't ready for that, well, we want you to be playing in the new expansion, and we don't want you to die every 15 seconds. So we're going to give you the opportunity in this 1 3-week period to get some gear that's going to make you survive when you get to the new starting zone. And we'll give you some XP bonuses so that you can level your alts up faster to be able to get there. You have no problem with alt leveling fast and stuff like that and bonuses. But your primary tune you shouldn't get the bonus. You should have to work on your main. You should have one toon that's got to do the work. That toon can be different each expansion, whatever. It can be different for each criteria that you're going to work on. Because then when you walk around and you say, you know, a year from now, when you're walking around and you're talking with people, yeah, I've got Pathfinder. Well, you know, a year from now, when we know it's already been nerfed, everybody's going to be walking around going, I got Pathfinder. Not the handful that actually did all the work to get all the achievements and say, I've got Pathfinder. And then you'd be like, damn, man, that was a lot of work to get Pathfinder. Because you know what? It was a lot of work. But in a year from now, it's not going to be a lot of work. I digress. We're leveling a mage. We're not talking about shortcomings. You're gonna stab me in the back, are you, you little... Okay, there's a bunch of you gonna stab me in the back. Why all the mobs all of a sudden? Let's watch my pull on this a little bit. Raptor, Terris, did you ever check out that For Honor trailer? Yes, I did, and I don't like, tell the God's honest truth, I don't like cinematic trailers. I like gameplay trailers. Because I want to know what a game is going to be, not get this freaking amazing cinematic trailer that like, wow, this looks awesome, I want to play that, and then you get to the game and it's a real-time strategy or something, which that game is not a real-time strategy. It's not my cup of tea, the type of battleground type environment that is. It's not my style of game, but it does look pretty decent. The graphics on it look pretty good, because I actually went and watched some actual gameplay video for it. And it's just not my style of gaming. I prefer the quest-based style gaming. Quest-based RPG. That's my cup of tea. What the hell's attacking me? Where'd you come from? But, I mean, if the game was like those graphics, yeah, that'd be alright. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance, all the trailers and everything they did with Kingdom Come Deliverance was all in-game trailers. Like, they didn't use any third-party animations and CGI to generate this amazing movie trailer that you then get to a game that's that's anything but. I hate these enclosed areas with all these mobs as a caster. You know what I ended up doing last night is I just sat there working on some achievements in some of the quests in Fortnite. Just to kind of chill and reset my brain. I was sucking really bad, that's why I didn't get streamed last night.
In the blood of the ignorant.
Really? That's a little harsh. You know what I wish? I wish Age of Conan didn't suck as bad as it did back in the... Like, the first 20 levels in that game were freaking amazing. And then they broke it by not giving a crap after Tortage Island. I really enjoyed that game. It was well done. Initially. YouTube went down the other day. Yeah, it went down for about an hour. Somebody tripped over a cable and unplugged the internet and... My dreams consumed me. What's attacking me? Oh, you are. Hello. Where did you come from? Are you having a nice day? Where the hell did that guy come from? Who's he? Okay, there's pulling aggro, and then there's mobs coming from some strange ass location from the middle of nowhere. Oh, excuse me. Whoops, lots of people on the outrage page. Could you imagine how many lives ended with YouTube going down? People panicking. I won't get my cat videos. It's cat week. What am I supposed to do? I don't think it affected my stream at all, because I mean I was still getting viewers coming in on my stream, but it must have been before or after, or it happened before my stream actually went. So whoever I gotta kill is actually up above me. I must admit I was a little bit lost. I had to tell myself to man up and... Oh, about the YouTube beat down. You were lost? It upset you? See, for me, it was like our dinner time anyway, so I really wasn't even paying attention. Like, I had no idea. It didn't affect me one little bit. Now, if it was me heading off to bed, that is a totally different... Like, when I go and lay down at night, I usually catch a couple of YouTube videos. And if that had gone down right then, I would have been some upset. Actually, probably not, because I would have just switched over to Twitch. Or maybe watched a Netflix episode or show or something. Seen what was on Amazon TV. Like, I've got other avenues of vice that I could leech to. So if one medium, like now, if the internet, like when the internet goes down, that's when my, you know, sanity will kick in. My insanity. Okay, we need to go up a level here. But I'm going to go up on this side. Actually, it might even just be in this room. I should probably sit and eat. Salima, welcome to the stream. Wonder if they said what it was, why YouTube went down. No, like I watched Philip DeFranco's video and he mentioned something about it real quick, and it was just the announcement that he actually got directly from YouTube was they had technical difficulties. They were working towards a solution, and it affected all of their video platforms. So YouTube Red, YouTube TV, YouTube Gaming.YouTube, and the main site. So somebody forgot to pay the domain hosting, and it parked the domain for an hour. That's kind of what I want to think happened. Is the auto renew on the credit card for YouTube.com was probably expired, and nobody was checking the email account that the domain was linked to. Wouldn't that be freaking hilarious? So they were scrambling around for an hour trying to figure out, oh my god, we gotta unpark the domain. You know what's fortunate though? Is like if you forget to pay your domain, it goes into a park phase for, I think it's 6 months it's parked. For you to have the ability to be able to repurchase or get your domain renewed. Could you imagine though if it was like instant, like you didn't pay, 2 seconds later some whoever buys up the domain youtube.com? Yeah, I'd be all over that. Yeah, domains for sale. $35 to register. Yes, please. Hello, YouTube. I will take $100 million and you can have it back. No, you say? Samuel Williams. Where the hell is Samuel Williams and why can't I find him? He's not very found. Samuel? Hello, Samuel? Are you in here? Hello? Are you here? Can't confirm it fully though. People saying only streams based in the US having this AI mod censor things in chat. So Samuel is right here, according to the dot, but he's not right here, according to the dot. Are you in here, maybe? Well, I think he's in here. He's been found! Brother Halsey! Hey dude, you're kind of hurting me a little bit. I got no line of sight. Now I need to drink and eat.
Be careful.
Oh, you're just going to leave me there. Nice. Happy saving your ass there, Samuel.
The currents wash you into the abyss.
I ran away as an invisible being. Blink. Catch me if you can.
this together. I've got your back if you've got mine. The storm awakens in all of us.
Destroy the Abyssal Melody. We will receive a trinket. Your attacks and abilities have a chance to electrify the target, dealing 179 nature damage every half a second for 3 seconds. Big jump on intellect, though.
Step into the storm, so we may finish this. Great storms upon the sea, heed my call.
So, Terris, did you buy the new Kingdom Come Deliverance DLC? I have not. The fact that they're doing it as DLCs instead of, like, just, I don't know if they could, like, just continue the chapters. I mean, I spent, like, a good chunk on that game already. How much was the DLC content? Join Brother Pike outside Sagehold.
We should strike now before word reaches Lord Stormsong.
You know what? I never did find that chest. Yes, I did find that chest. Oh, there's another chest that's under the boat.
Beneath the tides, waiting, calling.
I remember this back when I was working on getting the achievement for this, for Treasure Hunter. This chest is the one you're actually looking for, but there's another chest that's on the boat that's like almost perfectly lined up. So you think, oh yeah, well I found that chest. No, you didn't. You got to go underwater and get it. For you, it is $13.59 Canadian. I guess that's not too bad for some DLC. I actually haven't finished the main storyline yet, so I probably won't buy it until I do. I think once I get to a point where I'm suffering from a little bit of WoW burnout, I'll probably fire Kingdom Come Deliverance. I was going to get it actually installed and set up again last night. But my SSD drive, I've only got a 256 gig SSD drive in this system. And I mean, WoW takes up 50 gigs of that. As well as I got Fortnite on here, which takes up another good chunk. Windows and Office and all the other fun jazz that goes with it. All my video clips and stuff. Like, the drive is... You got to keep your C drive at least 25% full. And I'm kind of at that threshold right now. Or, you need 25% free space for a Windows drive to operate. So I may end up having to break down and buy a bigger drive before I have a bunch of games installed. I was too busy knocking people out and lockpicking. My lockpicking skills sucked in that game. I kept breaking picks left, right, and center. I love the game, though. The voice acting in it is good. The storyline is good. How they progress you through the stories. The fact that every quest is voice acted. Like, they spent some time and they did the game right. I really think it is a good game. Now, do we progress up the hill or do we head over and go Commander Woodworm Slain? Let's go get the commander done. Afraid, 1 terabyte PCIe SSD. No, I get an M.2 SATA. That would be the route I would go. Right now, I've just got a 2.5-inch SATA in there. I got a Samsung Evo 840. But it was like back when a 256 gig drive was like $400. RDR2. Red Redemption. Is that what that is? Red Redemption 2 or whatever? Smells like trouble. Danger game. Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, I just didn't have the name right. Thank you. Afraid. Yep, I meant M.2. Have you heard of U.2? U.2? Are you screwing with me? I have not. U.2, huge selection, great prices. Amazon to easy guide to SSD, Cities M.2, and U.2, Republic Gamers, U.2 versus M.2, SATA Express Gamer Nexus Guide. Oh, it's just a different plug style. U.2, pronounced U.2. Really? I never would have thought about that. U.2, pronounced U.2. Like, yeah. Okay, thanks for that explanation. Gamers Nexus. Opponent Exercise Legal Force has made a major appearance on PC platform updated motherboard vendors, including Gigabyte and the new X99 and Z, yes, because I'm Canadian, 170X motherboards at PAX. The form factor used to be called SFF8639 SSD form factor and was targeted mostly entirely at servers and enterprise markets. In a move forward to greater user friendliness, an interface is branded into U.2. Easier to remember with M.2 interface also proliferating across the market. The LTDR article explains U.2 versus M.2. SATA differences with focuses on PCIe lane assignment and spread. So what? Let's scroll down. I want to get bandwidth is what I want to know about. I want to know what the bandwidth is going to be and if it's going to be worth spending extra money. What is U.2? The interface was originally called SSF8639, but has been renamed. The U.2 interface connects directly to the PCIe lanes on the motherboard rather than going through a SATA interface. It makes a U.2 and expansion of SATA Express. Pinouts allows up to a total of 4 PCIe lanes, such as a maximum theoretical throughput on Gen 3 4 gig. 4 gig per second. The U.2 pinout resembles the SAS connector, but with one more pin for the lanes. Several of the pins are reserved for ref clock, lane 0 through 3s, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now that I've just totally... you planning on getting it? I don't know if you... Console game. I don't console game. I only PC game. So if it's available on PC, I will end up getting it. No, it's something new. Don't know much about it yet. I haven't... This is actually the first I've heard about U.2, so it hasn't been showing up in any of the mainstream gaming stuff that we're selling yet, so... if it's just been released at PAX, then it's going to be prototype stuff. It probably won't actually be viable on the market for probably another year before you see it on mainstream stuff. There are a few boards out there that are using it, but... Especially, I mean, if it was server technology, of course, you know, servers are going to be all over that, but... Yeah, if the DLC is available for PC, I'll give it a go. Probably. So he says, at some point I need to fill up my spare 2 SSD bays. If you've got them, fill them up. From what I understand too, the larger the SSD you have, the better performance you get out of it as well. If you're looking at the performance charts for the Samsung and the read-write speeds, for the Samsung Evo Pro 970s, and you compare the data throughput rates versus the 256, 512, and the 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte like way outperforms, like a 20% performance boost over a 512 gig. So if you've got the money to blow on a you know $700 1 terabyte drive, then do it. Or go for the $300 500 gig drive. What do we got over here? Commander Wormwood slain. Hello there, Wormywood. Commander Wormwood, there you are. You're the guy we're here to, you know, wreck. However, it's looking more like you're going to wreck me than me getting wrecked. Alright, Commander. You've been found wanting. What else we got over here? Experimental war machine. Zoink. So what do we got? Self-destruct. This experimental war machine is using a lot of Azeroth to do what it needs to do. Come on, bring on more bad guys. I missed. Self-destruct. Oh, that would have been dope to land in the Horde flying machine, steal it. So what do we got to do? Forsaken, Keen Blade slain. Rebel weapons we got to gather up. How did you get behind me so fast? That is unacceptable. Oh yeah, had you Canadians finally legalized marijuana nationwide? Yes, yes, we can all go out and smoke dope if we want now. Completely legal. However, the lineups at the dispensaries are 2 to 3 hours long, so good luck getting any. Yeah, the novelty will wear off, because I think it's actually the first... I think we're the first country to nationally legalize it. Don't quote me on that. instead of just like small states or provinces or territories legalizing it. Really, it's about time. There's so many benefits to it. Lots of benefits to marijuana. There's not many benefits to alcohol. Unless you're used talking about rubbing alcohol. Selima says it's probably not very much of a big deal in British Columbia. No, it's not. They'd be like, yeah, it's just another day. You heard it was legal there for 3 years. Yeah, pretty much. It was legal there, yeah. But I mean, BC up until recently was like the dope capital of Canada, so... It's not really going to be that big of a deal. Like, it's... The media is actually making it more a big deal. Because you know what? There's always going to be, like, the crazy kooks. And the ones that are going to be, like, screaming in the streets going, hallelujah, we're free. Yeah, whatever. Like, there's... And the media is going to feed off those 3 or 4 people that are, you know, making the loudest voice. But it's no real... Nothing's changed. It's still the same place as it's always been. Now we just have actual laws in place that if you're caught under the influence while driving or operating machinery or something, you know, there's actual laws in place now to counter that. Oh, right. We got to drag this freaking big cannon around. Wonder if you will see an uptick in American weed tourists. Probably not, because federally the United States is still illegal. So crossing the border, like you still, you can't talk, because you can still get banned from the United States if you've ever done marijuana. So it's a sticky situation. Even if you're going from, say, you know, British Columbia into Washington. Washington is a pot legal state. The border isn't Washington's. It's the United States. It's the federal government's. So it's illegal to cross the border, but it's legal on either side of it. So you go 3 feet each side of it. It's totally fine. It's stupid. It's ridiculous, is what it is. And that may never change federally for the United States. It may never be there may never be a solution to that.
I'll chop the waters with ya.
Here you go, boys. Have yourself a cannon now to use.
Come at me.
I guess I could turn that in.
You're a long way from home.
The big guns! They say they're going to work on that the next Congress. Yeah. There's so much pushback in various aspects of that government. And I don't know. So much wrong down in the United States right now. I don't know. UK probably eventually legalize it fully. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, there's no reason why globally it isn't legalized. It's less harmful than alcohol. Bring back alcohol prohibition and let weed flow free. I don't know. Because quite frankly, I hardly ever drink anyway. Like, I'll have the occasional glass of wine or occasional beer, but that's like once every couple of weeks. Of course, now that I've talked about weed, YouTube's gonna, you know, demonetize me. Because we're promoting drug use. Now, no one under the age of 18 should be using it. There, I've covered myself. If you're not 18, if you're not an adult, I don't think your brain's developed enough to be able to... You know, I don't want to see some frickin' 12 and 14-year-olds out there smoking dope because your brains are still developing. I mean, they shouldn't be drinking, they shouldn't be doing dope, they shouldn't be doing anything that could alter your mental state while your brain is in development. So... Aaron says it should get high and play. Pretty fun. Yeah, see, I've never even done the whole get drunk on stream thing. I want to keep myself about as PG as I can get, and that would not have me as a PG stream. That would have me as a limited, advertiser-friendly market. Stop bouncing around, you freak. I need more weapons. Afraid, lap ass off terrace high, that would be funny. One thing is for sure, cartels won't be happy with this. Too bad for them, that's the reason why it's getting done. You might want to stay away from Mexico for a little while. It's a performance-enhancing drug. Yeah, okay. I'd heard they were at a point growing illegal weed in Canada, moving it down to the U.S. That, I don't know. I don't really follow that at all. Not my cup of tea. Cartels, they can do what they're going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Our paths will never cross. Hey, we hit level 118. That was my goal tonight, was getting 118. Yay for us. I feel accomplished. Something that I actually set out to get accomplished today worked in my favor. Hey, I'm on a roll. Maybe I should buy a lottery ticket. I want to accomplish winning $60 million tomorrow. That's on my to-do list. Thank you, Afraid. Quick reminder, everybody, make sure you've hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow if you're new watching on Twitch. That would be fantastic. If you would please. Seeing how Afraid's not doing his job in the chat, they're reminding everybody. I'm kidding. I just... There is a chest right here. That's our last weapon. Sorry, Terris, asleep at the job again. Yeah, don't you forget it. I definitely do foresee, and I don't know what you guys are going to think about this, but there may be like at least one day a week I'm going to be dedicated to doing some Minecraft streams. I do want to start getting in touch with the people that I play Minecraft with on a regular basis. It's a survival server, so it will be really relative slow gameplay. I will take suggestions for anything that you guys want to see me do a build on. I will say that my building skills don't completely suck. They're a little off pace from what they used to be, because I haven't played in about a year and a half. But yeah, I'm probably going to be doing one day a week to it. I might even do, like, this weekend, I might throw in some Minecraft streams. Right now I'm just doing, like, I've literally only been on the server, like the server that I play on is gibcraft.com. It's a 18 plus server. It is 100% survival, vanilla. There are some server side mods just for like setting home and purchasing different locations and stuff like that. And you can like purchase in-game things so that you can lock down your chests and signs and all that kind of stuff. But that's all on the server end. It's not on the client end. So I will most likely be starting to do some farming on there anyway. To a point where I got enough materials that I could start working on a castle that I had built on our previous map, or I'd started building and I never got a chance to finish it. And then they did a map reset. So I've got some video of it. Like if you scroll down, one of my very early videos, I did a Gibcraft tour video on our old previous map. And there's a castle towards, it's not the one at the very end of the video because that guy, that's Yokomom's insanely good builder. Mine's the one just before that. There was like a massive, because I built this automated potato farm on there that was 12 chunks by 12 chunks. Because to build in-game currency so that you could buy other things like, you know, got flying mode for an hour or something like that. You could pay for that with in-game currency. And you could sell certain items at the server vendor station where you could go and turn it in and be able to make X amount of in-game currency so that you could buy your flying. And one of the top sellers was poisonous potatoes, which is like a really rare drop rate. So I built a 12 chunk by 12 chunk automated harvest potato farm. Redstone, water, harvesting, into a hopper system that all got loaded into chests that I could go along and just gather up. So I was never short of food because I had like literally, oh, what did I have? 185 double chests of just regular potatoes. So you could just imagine how much I ended up farming out of that with poisonous potatoes. And then, of course, I made enough money because then I could get flying so that I could kind of play survival like play creative in the creative environment. I still had to go farm up my mats and stuff, but then I could fly to do the building because it made it a lot easier when you're working on the castle to be able to fly around. So, but the server is gibcraft.com. You do have to be 18 plus to play on it, but they're always accepting new players. And I do want to get back to that. But of course, building the size, like, I mean, the amount of materials it took to build that freaking farm was ridiculous. So, when is Pathfinder Part 2 coming out? I have no idea. I don't, it's not even talked about yet. Let's see. BFA Pathfinder Part 2. When? Battle for Azeroth Pathfinder, how to unlock flying in BFA, similar to the Draenor, Broken Isles, Part 1, Pathfinders, blah, blah, blah. Pathfinder Part 1 is blah, blah, blah. Completing the Pathfinder Part 1 gives you 20% mounted speed in Kultiris and Zandalar. Completion tools, there's no talk about Part 2, Ready for War, Hordes version, World Quests, Zandalar Force Forever, Ready for War. Those are the achievements you got to do. And then they don't talk about Part 2. So those of you who are wondering when Part 2 will be around, the guess is spring next year. With Legion, it came in patch 7.2, which was released at the end of March 2017, 7 months after the release of Legion. So, spring? Spring, spring, spring. That's what you get to look forward to. Talter says, I have 144% rested XP on my Paladin. Is that all? You're not still up playing, are you? Because you're not supposed to be on your tune. Alright, where's this other guy we gotta take out? He's gonna be down this way. I bet so. No, I'm not on. Good. Good. I don't have to sick your mother on you. It's you too. Goblins and their animated deaths. And you, sir, have been destroyed as well. Almost. I'm out of mana. And you're dead. Alright, where's the next guy at? Can I get to him this way? Can I get to him this way? Maybe? Kind of looking that way. Ooh. Almost my bedtime. How long have we been streaming for? Just over 2 hours. Hey, where'd all your friends come from? That's BS. This is a wanted quest. I was not paying attention to that. Okay, we're going to reset this. I need to make sure I have all my cooldowns for this. Ooh. So they're all going to come either way. Damn you, Blizzard, for being like this. That's why they have a sign up for run away. Run away like a little bitch. Reset, please. Hey, seriously, reset. Are you gonna run all the way back to frickin' Borealis? Reset, I said. Thank you. That was a little uncalled for. As we lay here in a queue, waiting. Oh, excuse me. Declined. How dare they decline me? Search failed. Please wait. No groups found. I don't want to start a group. I don't want to be a group leader. Afraid says, okay, I'm going to bed. Have a good night, everyone. Afraid, you have a good night, too. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I'm patiently waiting for a queue here to see if anybody comes along to do this quest. Please. I would like to kill her. No, don't reset. Don't reset. That's not what I wanted to do. Don't reset. No. Damn it. I didn't want to hit my invis. I had that. Ah. I freaking had that. Oh, it's just another mage. Great. Great for the two of us. Of course, I'm 9 minutes now on my temporal displacement. The two of us would probably be able to get her done.
I need to get closer.
No, I'm dead. It's all up to you, Mage. Finish it off. Finish it. Finish it. Seriously, and this is why you don't be a Frost Mage. You've only done 60,000 damage in the time I did 130,000 damage. What good are you? Frost Mage. Frost Mage got it done, though. Yay. Yay for us. But in the time I did 130,000 damage, the Frost Mage only did 60,000 damage. So that plays a big role into why you want to be Arcane. Of course, you also want to be doing Arcane when you have a tank and maybe a healer. Yes, no, maybe. I gotta find my pathway back up to get my corpse. I think it's this pathway. Dooby doop doo doop doo. I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming to get my corpse. I just have to take the long way around. Because I am not taking a res sickness. I'm going to run in and grab my loot too off that. Because there's loot on that there corpse. Man, they made this graveyard walk like a million miles away to get back to your corpse. Oh, there was like squat for loot. That's kind of sucky. Is this one of these perfect areas that I could like run off the side of the mountain and float my way to quest turn in? A house divided is not where we want to go. We want to turn in these quests this way. And we'll just leap. And we will float our way all the way down to the quest hub. While keeping an eye on our slow fall so that it doesn't end up ticking off on us. That's one way to get down a mountainside.
Come at me! Another trophy for the mantle.
Smells like trouble.
Seas grant you favor. We will not falter.
Rebel weapons, and then wanted just some Azerite. Really, that's what we got as Azerite. Well, thank you so much for nothing. Deliver the note to Leo Schultz. Heavy artillery, we got to go and turn that back all the way down here. We're going to go turn this in. And then I think that's probably going to end it for the night. Little bit of fall damage. Stuck on some boxes. And drop aggro.
Come to lend a hand.
Come to lend a hand. 272 pants, crit, and intellect. Not a bad little item. 272 waste, crit, and you know what? I'm going to go for the belt.
Tide's guide you.
I'm going to equip that right away too. Oh, right. Equip that trinket. The ring for the stamina. The belt. I think that's about it. I think that's it for upgrades we've got. The rest is trash. Trash, I say. There's gold and then there fields. Find Farmer Goldfield at his farm. Find Farmer Burton at his farm. So that's a shotgun. Go out and do a whole bunch more quests. That kind of sends us off into this direction. Is where that's going to branch us off to. But I think that's probably going to be it. I think we've done enough for tonight. I'm going to hearth back to Borlus. I'm going to switch back to the cam. I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow if you're watching me over on Twitch right now. That would be fantastic. With that said, you guys have yourself a good weekend. I will try to get some streams in. I will not be streaming tomorrow night. It is rock and roll bingo night at the pub, so I will be at the pub hanging out with a bunch of friends and whatnot. So there's going to be no stream for tomorrow. But Saturday during the day, I might start doing some, try to work on creating a new theme and some new graphics and stuff for a Minecraft series, and I might do some Minecraft a little bit later on Saturday. So with that said, you guys have a good night and a good weekend, and Sunday night we'll be back to normal schedule, so we will catch you then.